Hello Astros! Thank you for joining me for another story time. Today's story is The Grandpa Days by Joan W. Boise and illustrated by Emily Arnold McCunley. Let's get started. When Philip visited his grandpa for a week, his grandpa told him he'd like to build a treehouse for Philip's mama when she was a little girl. He showed him the special drawings he made and explained to Philip on how to make a house just right. You see the pictures? Sometimes we call that an architectural design, where they draw their diagrams of the building or draw their pictures of how they want the building to look like. They draw it first before they build it. So Philip made some special drawings too. See, he's making his special drawing also. He rolled them up and took them to his grandpa to show him what he wanted to make. So he became his own architectural designer, meaning he made his own picture on what he wanted to build. Philip's grandpa looked at Philip's drawing and then he looked at Philip. Philip, he began, to make a rocket ship like that, you will have to have many people, many special machines. There are just the two of us. And my old carpenter tools. Meaning his own tools that he uses that are fairly common that you find. Then Grandpa showed Philip all his tools. What do you see there, Astros? I see a hammer right here. The plane, meaning the board or the area to work on. The screwdriver. And the brace and build. In other words, it helps him drill a little hole. He showed him how to use each one and then gave Philip a turn. What do you think Philip is using right now? You're right, a handsaw. You always want to use tools with an adult help or having an adult around in case you need that extra help, because some tools are very sharp and we want to keep ourselves safe as we build. The next day, Philip made some other drawings. He rolled them up and took them to Grandpa to show what he wanted to make. He did it again. Philip's grandpa looked at the new drawings and then looked at Philip. Philip, he began, a race car like that needs many metal parts. It needs tires that are made out of rubber and windows that are made out of glass. Here at my house, we have wood of different shapes and kinds. But it is always just wood. We don't have that other material, but we at least have wood. Wood is very universal. And Philip's grandpa showed him 1x1s and 2x4s, the planks and the quarter rounds. He told him the names of the trees which they came from: pine, oak, and mahogany, and maple and ash and birch. See the different types of woods? So a 1x1 would probably be the smallest ones, and the 2x2s, the medium, and then the humongous like 4x4s or bigger, the planks right here. So we got our 1x1s, 2x4s, and then our huge planks. And then our maple rounds, or quarter rounds. I don't quite see them in this picture, but I'm assuming it's these really skinny ones. Before Philip made another drawing, Philip thought hard and long. What can we make with wood and the tools that Grandpa has? If you think about it, Astros, what can we build with our family with the stuff that we have around? Can you come up with some ideas? You could be thinking about that as we read the story too. He thought of the tools his grandpa had and the different kinds of woods. He thought of the things that his grandpa knew and that he would have to learn. Sometimes when we want to build something, we learn new tools, we learn new materials, and then we also learn new design or new ways to create something from our imagination. And then Philip thought of a new idea. When the plans were done, he rolled them up and showed them to his grandpa. Oh my, what's Grandpa doing? You look like he's kind of taking a nap, huh? Philip, let's get going, said his grandpa. We've got work to do. Oh, I wonder what idea Philip came up with. So Grandpa had carpenter tools like the saw, screwdriver, and different types of woods and different sizes of woods. I wonder what he came up with. They worked all day and the two of them together. So they worked one full day and then another full day. So that makes 2 days where they were working together with Grandpa's tools and Grandpa's supplies, woods. And they hammered, they sawed, they sanded, they painted, and they drilled. Oh my goodness, that does sound like a lot of work. There you go. You see the different tools around? Yep, you see the little drill right, the hand drill, and then the screwdriver. Yep, and then there's the nail to keep things together right there in his hand. Looks like they're having a good time together. Let's see what happens next. They were glad when the sky turned blustery, meaning kind of dark, and it looks like a storm's coming. And snow began to fall. Oh my, so a snowstorm came. The next day when Philip and Mama came, everyone wanted to try. What do you think that Grandpa and Philip made? Right here. What do you think that's called? A sled. But guess what? Who rode first? Philip. That was pretty cool. And here's all the tools that they used to make their sled. The hammer, the screwdriver, the hand drill, and there's a couple of other tools here. You have a paintbrushes, and then you have your carving tool for wood, a hand carving tool, your pliers, and your little handsaw. So there's many ways to create things with our family. Well, I hope you enjoyed this story. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.